Shoot! Shoot! Just shoot. You want to get better, right? This is the only way you're going to do so. And here are some of the benefits of shooting often. Welcome back to my channel. To those of you that are here for the very first time, welcome. And to those of you that are joining me yet again, welcome back. A special shout out goes to all the people that have subscribed this far. I see you. I appreciate you. Remember, if you know of anybody that's starting out in photography or is looking at getting into it, please feel free to share this link with them, especially today. Today I'm going to be chatting about the benefits of shooting more often. I cannot stress this enough. Shooting a lot comes with so many benefits. So let's get into it. First benefit, shooting more often helps you to learn your camera. You're able to fiddle with settings. You're able to see what works and what doesn't. You're able to learn from your mistakes. This also helps you in the long run. When you decide to buy a new camera body or a new piece of equipment, you'll know why you are buying it. In my case, when I started shooting on manual, which was a huge deal, super intimidating, I used to confuse the aperture and the shutter. And it took me a while to actually figure out what the difference was between these two and what affected what. But the only way you're gonna learn all this stuff is if you're constantly shooting and fiddling with your camera. This is the best way to learn your camera. The next benefit. This benefit is quite tricky. The beauty or the benefit in shooting more often is that it teaches you how to work with people, whether it be posing, whether it be interacting, whether it be directing. This trains you to learn to work with people. I know initially when I started shooting, I was so scared to direct people, or I'd be so scared to share my thoughts and ideas. I would get to a point where I would put the people in a certain spot and then take the photo and spot another spot that would have been even better. But I wouldn't say anything because I'd be too scared. Shooting more often trains you to just be open and to be honest as a photographer, because you know what works at the end of the day. So it trains you and helps you to work with people in terms of asking them to do certain things. Trust me, people are so open to listening to you, because at the end of the day, everybody wants nice pictures. And it also trains you for situations where you're at a wedding and the bride and groom and the coordinator all come to you and they're like, okay, Thabang, what's next? Where should everybody go? Yes, you're in control of such things. So shoot more often so that you're prepared for such moments. There are also moments where people don't want to be photographed, but they are part of the family. So you have to find ways. With me, I smile, I'm bubbly, and I just encourage. And it also teaches you to shoot quickly because faffing and fidgeting, and you don't want to waste time when you shoot. And shooting more often just teaches you to be on the ball, to be quicker when you shoot, so that way people that don't like taking photos aren't as impatient, and the people that love taking photos, I suppose they'll just always love taking photos. You'll also realize that different people have different insecurities, if I can put it like that, or things that they're conscious of. Some people worry about their weight, some people worry about their complexion, some people worry about their hair, their face. So by you shooting more, you'll be getting yourself to a point where you're able to get people to feel comfortable in their own skin. You will be a confidence boost for them, which will make their experience with you even more memorable. Remember, it's not always about the pictures, even though the pictures are important, but it's also about how you make people feel. Next benefit. The more you shoot, the more confident you become. It's like that with everything in life, really. When you do something repeatedly, you get better at it, and that boosts your self-confidence. And I know all of us want to work with someone who's confident because we believe they know what they're doing. So be that person. Shoot more often. This will build your self-confidence. What I suggest though is that you start from the bottom moving up. And I mean this in terms of pricing and knowing how much you charge people. I find it better that you start at a lower rate so that as time goes, you're more confident in what you're doing, and you're building your confidence at a realistic pace. This also helps you in that you're putting less pressure on yourself. You're giving yourself the freedom to learn freely and openly without worrying that someone's giving you a massive paycheck and you're doubting whether you'll be able to deliver. Remember, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Take your time, learn things properly, and build your confidence from the core. Trust me, it's going to benefit you in the long run. And over time, you will start knowing your worth and you will know what you can bring to the table. You'll be more confident in your capabilities to deliver what a client wants from you. If a shoot goes really well, trust me, people are going to talk about you. People are going to talk about the experience, how you make them feel, how you carried yourself, and ultimately, they're going to be talking about how the images came out. So, word of mouth. Don't underestimate it, embrace it, be aware of it. You'll be known by more people the more you shoot. You're gonna figure out with time why you're shooting. Your why becomes clearer the more you shoot. And with this, you also start deciding or figuring out what you enjoy shooting and what you don't like shooting, what you're good at shooting and what you're not so good at shooting. With me, I know in my case, I speak about this openly. I don't do products and I don't do newborns, and that is because I don't feel that those are my strengths. I am usually good at just documenting people in their element, in their moments. So with time, the more you shoot, the more you learn about yourself, the more you learn about your style, the more you learn about what you can do, what you can't do, and you also kind of figure out what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Another really cool thing about shooting more is that you get to train your eye. You become more observant, more curious. You're able to spot areas that will work and areas that won't. You're able to check out the light to see what works and what doesn't. And this is like really cool because you're able to appreciate the things that you take for granted in the past. Finally, you learn how to handle shoots better. You learn how to interact with clients better. You learn how to reach out to them. You learn how to sell yourself. And you also learn how to direct and pose them without feeling fearful, but like with that confidence, you're able to get them to do what you need so all of you can end up with amazing pictures. So that's all from me with this video. Remember, if you know of anybody that's starting out in photography and is really keen to like figure out some stuff, feel free to share this link with them. I'm hoping it will be useful. If you know of any other benefits that would add value to this video, please feel free to share your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.